Namaste. Anitha Sunil Gupta, non-Vandir, CEO, Chennai Consultancy. Since its foundation in 1983, Sun Pharmaceutical have a firm belief in sustainable business. By generating shareholder value, by increasing the welfare of society and their employees, as well as conserving the environment for future generations. We're very honoured at Chennai Consultancies to help them broaden their CSR, and this can be done in a few ways which I will go through now. From this diagram, we can see a brief outline of how we can implement a TBL, People, Planet, Profit, into Sun Pharmaceuticals' business strategy. From community initiative schemes, such as education, internships, and environmentally sustainable development of products, such as renewable energy and reduction of waste and packaging, we can enable a higher reputation of Sun Pharma. Following this, ethical principles ingrained within Sun Pharmaceutical, we have equal opportunity, we pioneer gender equality and fair employment, and involvement with community, helping make education accessible for everybody. Our ethics also within research and development make no use of animal testing, transparency, patient employee safety, and a high quality of the drugs that we sell. From corporate leadership, ethics, and a high reputation of Sun Pharma, this builds an excellence model of Sun Pharmaceuticals, and from that, an increase in stakeholder value, growth, and enhancement of profit. I would now like to pass over to Dinesh, our lead consultant working with Sun Pharmaceutical.
Vanakkam, another bit Dinesh. Now on the Sun Consultant, the lead consultant. So basically, I will want to go through the 10-year plan for Sun Pharmaceuticals. And we have some brief strategies that we'd like to incorporate and help integrate into Sun Pharmaceuticals. So firstly, we will look at what the Fair Employment Scheme is telling us. So we want to initiate a Fair Employment Scheme. Currently, only 5% of the workforce is females, and furthermore, only about a handful are disabled employees. So we want to be able to improve the workplace so that we can have easier access, wheelchair ramps, and also a fairer scheme, so minimum quotas for hiring female employees. Furthermore, we'd like to expand our access to healthcare program. So at the moment, Sun Pharmaceuticals, they distribute a wide range of drugs for subsidized and free cost. But I think that we can even expand even more, give them drugs that currently the community needs more. So HIV drugs, drugs to help with malaria and dengue fever. And finally, we want to introduce the education schemes. So we want to nurture our young talent so that they can come back and work at Sun Pharmaceuticals themselves. So we have open days, internships, and furthermore. Another good foundation that Sun Pharmaceutical has is that 22 out of 49 facilities are already zero liquid discharge facilities. And we want to roll this out nationwide to all of our factories. So we gain more planning permission for this. Furthermore, we have one very good wind farm here in Chennai itself, which has provided 3.1 million kilowatts. And we want to also expand this to our main plants. So if you look at Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Malampur, this is where a majority of our plants are based. And so if we can incorporate wind farms like Chennai, we will be able to create more renewable energy. And finally, we want to take an audit into the suppliers. So when many companies take into account their carbon emissions, they fail to account for Scope 3 and Scope 4 emissions. So Scope 3 emissions is emissions from our suppliers. So we never take into consideration how much carbon emissions our suppliers are actually using. So we want to take an audit into this and provide solutions where we have eco-friendly and greener suppliers. And finally, by the end of our 10 years, all of our 49 facilities will be zero liquid discharge. We will have 5 fully operating wind farms providing renewable energy, and we will have a good foundation to build on for the further next 10 years. Thank you for listening to us, and we hope on behalf of Chennai Consultants, we can help Sun Pharma strive to a better future. Nandri Vanakkam.
Sun Pharma, reaching people, touching lives.